Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the Simpsons game, and we will be finishing up Homer's collectibles today and grabbing all of the bottle caps in Springfield. Alright, so obviously you have to play as Homer in order to pick all of these up. First one's going to be right next to the starting point, which is the Simpsons house. We will be using that as a reference. Next up, what you want to do is you want to head to the left of Flanders' house, right next door. Between these two trees is going to be cap number 2. Then what you want to do is you want to hop onto Flanders' roof and look inside his chimney for number 3. Then what you need to do is you need to switch over to Marge and have some recruitment people with you. So get to recruiting some people. 3 or 4 should do. And basically you need to build the scaffolding next to the retirement home. Then switch over to Homer, and you want to use this new scaffolding to jump up onto the roof. And once you're up here, you can grab his collectible right over here on the edge. Then what you're going to do is you're going to head over across the street to this house right here. And which one of these want to head over here behind it. You should see this like fence you can jump on, or you can jump onto this roof, but the goal is to get onto the roof of this house. And the problem with these collectibles are they're mostly on roofs, and these roofs are just shy of jumping height. So make sure you grab the bottle cap on that rooftop with the antenna right there. There's also one by this tree. You can also head into Professor Frink's house, which is the one with the antenna, and head on inside his basement. And in here is going to be a Homer collectible in the stairwell right here, so make sure you grab that. Then what you want to do is you want to head on back outside and head over here. And you just want to scan the backyards for collectibles. There's one on this like reddish house right here. Once again, you have to jump on this fence and then jump on the smaller rooftops. Then Homer ball over here, or you can make a jump if you so choose, but I lack the patience to do that if I do fall down. Head back across the street. This is the neighbor to the right of the Simpsons, and I believe this is like Ruth Powers or something, if you remember from the show. Not sure. Very obscure Simpsons character. But that person's neighbor also has a cap on top of their rooftop, and best of luck trying to jump on those rooftops. Very difficult since they're just out of jumping distance. But if you keep messing around with it, eventually you'll reach the top. I recommend jumping on like the fences in order to get a little bit of extra height. But anyways, head on behind Krusty Burger and grab the collectible behind those crates. There's also a collectible inside Krusty Burger, but we'll get to that as soon as we get to the one in this person's backyard right here, as well as behind these crates right over here. Wonder what this person keeps in those. But anyways, head inside Krusty Burger once you grab those two. And there's going to be a slew of collectibles in here, but there's only going to be one of Homer's, which is behind this trash can right here. So make sure you bust it down. It's going to be the one that's next to the front counter. There we go. Alright, leave Krusty Burger, and there should be like a little ramp leading down to this area. This is next to the bank and the radio station, but by the dumpster in these crates is going to be another collectible right here. That's number 15. Then you need Lisa for this, so go out to your character switching station and swap out your characters. Use Lisa to build these staircases using these boxes right here. You want the one leading up to the DMV as well as one leading up to the radio tower. So you need 3 for the radio tower and 1 for the DMV. And you just got to put them in these little perforations in the ground. Switch on back to Homer, and you can grab any of these in any order you choose, but DMV is going to be the easiest since it's just 2 jumps to get up here using the box. There's also one behind the DMV, but we'll get to that in a bit. And you need to climb up the radio station, I think, twice, because you need to drop down and get one on the roof of Krusty Burger. So climb up the radio station, and there's one on top. As you can see, there's the one behind the DMV in the background, and you also need to Homer ball to the top of Krusty Burger once again. So you can get those in any order you so choose. I recommend actually grabbing the one on Krusty Burger first, so you can save yourself a second trip up the radio tower, because climbing that thing is like super annoying. But yeah, so just keep climbing up. As you can see, there's a slew of Bart collectibles here as well, but we're going to cover each of the characters' different collectibles in different videos. That's a lot simpler, because switching back and forth between characters is actually really annoying in this game. You need to like head to the bus stop in order to do it for some reason, but yeah. I digress. Grab the one on top of the roof of Krusty Burger right over here. It's in the corner. Then we're going to head behind the DMV once more. And over here is going to be a short path in order to get to the Planet Hype, as well as the Bowl-O-Rama area right here. There's a ramp up here. Take that ramp up to the top of this green building. Then what you need to do is you can eat this donut if you need extra powers. You can break this crack in the ground to grab another collectible. And you need a Homer Ball, jump, and then use his smash ability. By now you should have beaten the game and know how to use all the characters' abilities. Hit up the helium tank by the Planet Hype, and then take it to the top of the sign. Landing on this thing is very difficult because it's constantly rotating, so try your best to stick the landing. Homer Ball over to the roof of this building. I believe this is the museum or courthouse, not sure. But grab that, and then behind it is going to be these crates you can smash to grab the next collectible. And then what you want to do is you want to head over here. There is the comic book shop, which was that green building from earlier. Head on inside, and you can bust open this She-Hulk poster to get into Comic Book Guy's back room. Hit up the armchair and grab collectible number 25, and that will mark the 1/3 point. So we're getting there. Head on over to the Bowl-O-Rama, which is this building right here, with the cobblestone trim. There's one by the back door right here, number 26, and then what you need to do, roll around up front right here and cross the street. Now you are in like the town square. There is one over here. This is Town Hall to the left, and then what you need to do is you need to cross the street once more and then zip around back. This is the back of Town Hall. There's a dumpster here. Take that to the top. As you can see, there is a helium station right here, so hit that up, and you need to take this over to this tree right here, and landing on trees, very difficult actually, but that is number 28. Alright, after that, you want to cross the street and then head over to the good old Quickie Mart. There is a collectible in these crates to the left. You can also jump the wall or go around, but you know, jumping the wall is faster. You will have this giant building right here, and behind it is going to be collectible number 30. After that, we are going to zip around here, and next to this building is going to be number 31. Grab that. Helium tank right here. Use that and get to the roof of this building. Careful not to get caught on those rings. Very annoying, but eventually, once you make your way to the top, there's a collectible between this air conditioning unit and this pipe right here. So make sure you grab that. Also, there's a ramp right here. Use that to get over here. And there's no collectible on this roof, but there's another ramp you can use. Actually, that's not true. There is a collectible right here. It's not on the roof. It's on this air conditioning unit, but the only way you can reach it is if you drop down from said roof. Unfortunately, the jump distance is just short to get back up, so unfortunately you have to go back to the helium tank and then use the ramp again. Very annoying. I think they should have fixed some of the jump heights in this to save you a bit of time, especially with the houses, but once again, I digress. Get up here and then use the second ramp. Try to land on the motel. It's very hard because it's just out of the way, but lean left and you should be able to clear it. Grab the cap right there and then just go to the opposite side of the roof. And we're going to do a little bit of parkour action and try to clear this jump. Another ramp right here. You can take this to the top of that tree. Once again, be careful of your aim, but land on top of the tree. There's number 35. After that, we're going to head into Moe's, one of only 2 areas where it's appropriate to find the Duff caps. It's this in the brewery, but this one is going to be in the bathroom area. Just kick the barrel out of the way and grab collectible number 36. Alright, after that, what you need to do is you need to head over here, back into town square. Then you want to stick to the right side. This is the police station. There's one next to the entrance. Also, head on inside. There's also one inside. So, go on inside. Say hi to Chief Wiggum. You want to press this button right here. Careful not to kick the trash can, because you know the Y button does the same thing. Grab the collectible in the jail cell, and then just make sure you leave. There's only one collectible in these indoorsy areas. But after that, you want to head over here, past the school, and this Junkie Town Legal Clinic. And head on behind here. Hit up this stack of tires, grab the one right here. You also have a ramp up here, so you need to homer ball up. And once you get up here, you want to jump on this rooftop. Grab the one on the edge, careful not to fall off. That will be number 40. And we're going to head over here. Tons of part collectibles up here, but once again, we'll grab those in the next video. Those are actually quite frustrating because you need to use the grapple hook, which is very finicky, at least in the open world part. But Homer Collectible is going to be on this lower part of the roof for some reason. Then we're going to head over here, grab this one at the corner of this billboard building, and helium station right here, use that, float on across, and just use the dash ability, grab the one on top of this water tower, and then land here. And then what you want to do is you want to go over here, jump down, grab the one in this corner. This is by the skate park from the Marge level, if you remember this. What you need to do is you need to jump down, and then you need to head on over here. There's a ramp right here, but there's also this part with the crates. There's a Homer collectible behind there. That's number 45. But anyways, jump down. There's one in the corner of the staircase right here. Grab that. Number 46. Then you want to head up here. Lots of walking. Helium tank right here. These helium tanks are very useful because that's how you get onto the roof. But there's going to be one right here on this roof with like the kind of skylight windows. Use those as a ramp to get to this part of the roof, and then grab this collectible. That's number 48. Then what you need to do is you need to jump back down to ground level. And we're going to helium tank again to get back up to the higher part of the roof because you can't jump up here, sadly. What you need to do now is you need to drop down to this balcony right here of this building that has a satellite dish on it. And there's also one in this back alley. And that's number 50. We are 2/3 of the way through. We're going to head over here. This is by Cletus's house. And I think there's one in his backyard, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's right here. So grab that. After that, you want to head into Duff Brewery, which is over this wall. You can either go around. You can try to hop the fence if you want to. You're going to need a little bit of extra height, so you can jump off of Cletus's fence right here. But once you clear it, there should be some pipes here that you can parkour. So you have another very, very frustrating 3D platforming segment. Always hated these. Unfortunately, with Homer, you can't use the right trigger to grab, like with the Simpsons kids, because his Homer ball will activate. So try not to do that, and just try to stick the landing. So you have to be a little more accurate with Homer, because he has a right trigger attack. But what you need to do basically is grab this ledge, and then shimmy along, and then grab number 52. There's also one in the back right here by this like silo. So grab that. It's number 53, and then we are going to head to the front area. So just head on over this way, and you have this the front of the brewery right here. I don't think there's anything real notable right here, not at least not in Homer's playthrough, so we're gonna skip that. We'll be back there eventually, but look for the building across the street. Helium tank right here. Use that to float. Try to get on the roof of this pinkish building. Then you need to jump across. Ramp right here. Hit up the ramp. Grab the collectible up here. And that's number 54. And then what you want to do is you need to lower yourself down to this part of the same building. Grab number 55. And then we're going to drop down here. And if you remember this part, this is from the Marge level once again. This is the other side of that skate park. You need to grab this ledge right here, and you need to kind of ease your way over here since you can't jump over the fence, and lower yourself down and grab that. If you can't reach that, I think you might be able to reach that from ground level. It's not that big of a jump. So head over here. This is the elevator. Climb up here. Pile of trash right there. You can only clean that up with Marge. Hand to Buddha Station. That's a Lisa thing. But anyways, the Homer thing we're looking for is behind this kind of vent-looking thing. But anyways, you can use this to jump back up here. This is the ramp leading down to the parking garage. So number 58 is going to be right there in plain sight. At the entrance, there's going to be this archway. You can use this trash can to get up onto this wall and then try to get it using a double jump. There you go. After that, we are going to leave. This is going to be the back of the church. There's sequel stop right there. Say hi to Mr. Burns. by this vending machine is number 60. Almost done. 15 left. You also want to look behind this building for a stack of tires. Use that trampoline up here. Grab this by this vent looking thing, and that should be number 61. Then what you want to do is you want to look around here and jump down. This is the building with the broken fire escape from the Marge level. You can climb up here because there's a pipe that you can shimmy up. So take the pipe. Take this to the top. As you can see, it's right there on the fire escape looking thing. So drop down. There you go, number 62. Jump across the orange rooftop building. There's one up here on this green rooftop. And then what you need to do is you need to drop back down to ground level. And then there should be a dumpster right here. This is the roof of Sequel Stop. So take that up and then hang a left over here by this building with the skylight windows. Number 64 right there. Drop down. Going to ignore the school for now. But you're going to need Marge for this next one. Have some recruiting people with you, so make sure you recruit those along the way. You need to build this scaffolding right here. This is across the street from the church. And make sure you jump up here and grab it in the corner. Alright, after that, what you need to do is you need to head over here, across the street to the grocery store. And look behind here. There should be this walled off area with the dumpster. Just jump on inside, hit up the dumpster to get to the top of the grocery store. And there's one by the grocery store sign, so make sure you grab that. After that, what you need to do is we're going to head to the back of the church and knock over this car right here. There's one underneath this car. You can either push it out of the way or you can blow it up if you attack it enough. But after that, you want to go to this side of the church. By the dumpster is going to be another Homer collectible, number 68. And after that, just hop over the shrubbery, go inside the church, and inside here is going to be a helium tank you can use. Say hi to Reverend Lovejoy. He's always a joy to be around. But look, top left, grab that. Helium your way up to the back balcony right here next to the stained glass window. And once you grab that, you have 69, and you can leave. Then what you need to do is we're going to head to the back of the school, I believe. And you are going to need Lisa in a bit, so you might want to switch characters at that bus stop right there. But while you're here, you can knock over this car for number 70, and you can bust open that crack if you want to. There's a Bart collectible in there, but we're going to save it for, once again, next playthrough. But the reason you need Lisa is you need to use the Hand of Buddha station on top of the school to move Willie's shack out of the way, and then you can grab the helium tank, which will allow you to fly to the top of the school. So do that, and fly to the top of the school. Once you land up here, you want to look at the other side, the lower part. Grab it on top of this venting unit. That's number 71. Drop down, and then head this way back into Town Square. This time we are on the left side. And we're going to roll all the way over to the seaport right here, so where the pier is, essentially. So hang a left once you see Cletus's house, and then just follow the street down. It's quite a long walk. You can homer ball your way there if you need to. Unfortunately, you don't get the infinite boost until after you get all the collectibles, which is a little annoying since you probably could use it just about now. But once you get to the pier, there's one right here off to the left by this yellowy green building. You can jump over this fence, or you can actually break them, since I've just learned that. But hit up those crates, and that's number 73. You are going to need Lisa for the next part. Jump up here, use the Hand of Buddha station, and move the boxes in order to make staircases. So you need to drop one right there for a Lisa collectible, but the Homer collectible is going to be up here. So switch back to Homer, jump on the box, and hit up the trampoline for the penultimate one, number 74, and try to stick the landing on the roof, or you can go around if you want to, but drop down here, break these boxes for 75. There's the last one. There's your power-up, and there should be your achievement. There it is, 50 gamer score, and that's all there is to it. Don't forget to check back soon for Bart's collectibles, and that's it.